See, this is another thing I don't get. Why are there two mass relays in the same system? That's weird. So this has been here forever? That's weird. And this... I hate this retcon. Fuel, really? Really, Bioware? Fuel? If they have Mass Effect drives, they don't need fuel! And this is the only mod I have for the game. Look at that!
Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Depleted! I am not going to spend over 12 hours scanning planets in the whole fucking game. That is ridiculous. And I did that in my first time ever playing through this game. It took me over 12 hours.
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Now, why do I know it all took me over 12 hours? Because I spent 12 hours in one day scanning planets. And that wasn't the only day I was scanning planets. That was just, I spent that. I was like, I'm going to scan all the planets today. What the fuck? It's been 12 hours?
Probe launched.
Let me go to Nexus mod, see if I can speed up this process. Oh, look! A mod! Thank you. Thank you. $7.8 million built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid. Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents. Malcontents, really? For thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. Wait, idle? But there's over 7 million people there. Wait, it's been repopulated every time? The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrambling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega. You sure about that? Well, not unifying. Is any authority really unifying? I mean, 50% is not really unifying. And nobody can recall a time there ever was one. I don't know. I'm sure there's a couple aliens who would say differently. Alright, man. Have a good one. I am just going to keep playing until I fall asleep. Let's see, who should I choose? I got such a big roster here. But you can't see the booty in that outfit. And so it begins. 5 more missions. Level 12? No. I'm at 0, so that's 1, 2, that gets you to 4. Use up 3, you get 1 point left over. That gives you 2. Yeah. Bang. 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 So, level 11. Okay. So 4 more missions. I gotta level 4 more times. Okay. Okay. I get full 100 shields, and the fun begins. Right now, it's still tentative. This will help though. Cerberus leader. Morena's coordination of the fire team gives increased bonuses to squad weapon damage. No. Really? Weapon damage. Or squad health. I'll take the weapon damage, thank you. Yes. .5% squad health. Squad weapon damage is 15%. Uh-huh. Sounds good to me. Does it matter? Go for weapon damage. Cerberus Specialist. I don't have all my heavy weapons. You lied to me, game. Where's no. Yeah, whatever. I can't change anything. What is the point?
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to...
Fargut.
Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargut, now.
Whoa.
Of course, Mocklin.
Language.
Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
That's weird. I wonder if it's the shine that's making that color weird. Under her boob armor. Ugh, really? That's the fastest you can spin this thing? Yeah, high camera sensitivity. Bullshit! Here. Make the mouse sensitivity 100. Maybe that'll help my controller. I doubt it. No, it doesn't. What about the mouse? Does the mouse go faster? Whee!
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
What happened to your face?
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Wow, that sounds like a Paragon move for you. You're so nice. I'm sure we'll get along just well.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Such a badass. He didn't have to aim.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Uncaring. They were VIPs.
Can you even see me over here? Don't you know who I am?
Matter of factly. No. Get in line.
He is in line.
Look, I'll pay you. I'm prepared to offer you 50 credits.
With apparent interest. Double it.
Okay, 100 credits.
Amused. Double it.
200 credits?
Assertively. No. Get back in line.
He is in line.
I've had enough of this. Let me inside.
Ow!
And smash that smelly ass you call a face.
With barely constrained menace. Try it.
Whatever. I don't want to go in there anyway.
You done? Sounds like he's done.
Go on in. Aria's expecting you. What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
What is this? It's an easy way to get 5 Paragon or 5 Renegade. What was the point of that talk? Oh. Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
I seen a Gorcha shoot a man. Oh no! It was another Gorcha.
You gonna tell me how much this is? Alright, 376, 401. 375, 40. Okay, 1,000 credits. Okay. Damn right, order a drink. That's what this game is all about, drinking. I guess people were complaining in the first game that you couldn't get a drink in the last game. There's drinking all over this game. Oh, she's drunk. And didn't have to pay for a single drink. Screen's wobbling. No, no. Yeah. You wait till she sobers up. No. Somebody's moving the camera.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
Looked like a reenactment from The Matrix, the third one. Is it Revolutions? And the woman voicing Arya is the woman who played Trinity in it.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Well, you definitely got the booty.
Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Nice to see with your ME1 armor.
So, what can I do for you?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
I bet they do. Are they free tours?
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Just what is the timeline when she's been resurrected? She woke up, left the base, went over to Cerberus to talk to the Elusive Man, and now she's on Omega. What's the timeline? How does Arya know that this is Shepard? And the downplaying. And the dancer in the background.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Why don't they just fire rockets in there?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
You know, you get a cane and you fired it right in there. Not just one cane, I'm talking about 5, all simultaneously. Nuke the territory!
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
Sound like a little pushed off at that last one. Then you convinced me to retire.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
So why aren't you working with Archangel?
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Good to hear. I guess so.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Where's the Paragon?
The hunt is on for Omega's public enemy #1, and this time, there is no escape.
Strut it, girls. Strut it. So what I hear is that BioWare hired exotic dancers for this game. And they mo-capped them. And that didn't cost her anything either. Yeah, just I was trying to look up for like mocap for these dancers. I couldn't find that, but what I did find is that an article was saying that, or at least someone said that they found out they hired exotic dancers for the dancing, and for the pole dancing, and for the table dancing. I don't know about the dancing right here, but definitely the pole dancing and the table dancing. Hey, Fist.
Shepard? I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in this shithole for years.
You're welcome.
And if you leave the straight and narrow, I'll be there to follow up.
Right, because you don't have planets to save and bigger shit like that. Nothing better to do than keep me down. Goddamn saviors of the galaxy. Messing with a man's living.
Thanks for the Paragon, dude. Let's see, which one should I pick first? Just came in that way. Having a heart attack! How many times can you die in one game?
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused...
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Yeah, well, Bambi is the protagonist. She lives. She lives.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
All look the same. Here, have a drink.
How long was she passed out? A day? An hour? 10 minutes?
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
Oops.
Not taking any chances. Bastard deserved what he got.
Thanks for the Paragon. Come on, that's the male ship. See, the dude's doing it. We've seen you dance better in the first game. Unacceptable. I gotta check out the shops. But okay.
End is not. Humans, a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight.
She's a ma'am.
You, and you, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
If you're talking about when she was in the downstairs afterlife, there's an option to make her dance. There's like a button you just pick right there. If you're talking about me spinning her around, I'm just spinning around with a thumbstick.
Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this, friends. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin.
You're crazy.
Be gone! I cast you out into the cold blackness. I named you unclean. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them growing, soldiers for the cause. The way is clear, my friends. Draw your weapons for the word, or face its terrible wrath.
Yeah, and the lower afterlife, there's you go up to those two dancers, and there's like a blue box right here, and you just hit the talk button, and it makes it, and it cuts to a dance.
But with a sigh. Those who dip their extremities in the well of sin and vice must repent in fire, oil, and gun. Let not fleshly friendships and base urges compel us to sin and neglect. The word makes its demands, and it demands obedience. And on this great station, there shall be rejected, and the lesser races given their places in heaven. And this shall be the beginning of the end. The end times are upon us. Repent and restore your souls to glory. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you,
And you.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Storm speed, don't care. Oh, yeah. Titillating alien magazine. Okay. Sniper over 50,000. Don't care about the helmet. Blood Dragon armor. 15 damage. Shield strength 10%. Much better in the third game.
Oh, it's this.
There we go.
Commander Shepard, she uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did she? Witnesses report seeing her alive on Omega.
She just got here.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Does it really matter?
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Miranda, you okay? You're bumping into everybody. Notice me!
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
As far as I know, Mark Meir, who voices the male ship, is voicing these guys. And I think a lot of the Volis, too.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
He sounds like the Cobra Commander of the 1980s G.I. Joe.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
That was a horrible imitation by me.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How did it get stolen? You just got pickpocketed? You fell asleep and it was not there the next day?
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it.
Uh-huh. All good things. Yep. Yeah, definitely. That's a huge upgrade. And thank you very much. This section is only for one part of the game.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
How's that cigar staying up there?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
It's like it was mocap, and they put the Elcor covering over it. Yeah. Good work with the Quarian.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
Whoa!
Barely contained terror. You drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
That was Paragon? I'm gonna break your legs. Okay.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Holy shit. Headshot damage. Fuck yeah. More models. Reduces the delay before the shields start regenerating. But it takes away her boob armor. No. Yes. Increases storm speed by 10, shield by 15. Increases all weapons reserve ammo by 10%. No. She's still there. Dude, I bought everything you have. Don't you have enough credits?
I heard you spoke to Harrod. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
How about now?
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Bambi's a good girl. So you get 5 Paragon telling Harriet to leave the Quarian alone, and then to get another 5 for paying his way for only 1,000 credits. Okay. Let's see, where am I going? I have to rearm? Do I have to rearm? Well, yeah, I gotta get the fucking scouter on her. Because you can't do that at the start of a mission. That you have to do in the captain's cabin. Or other places later on in the game. Why are you leaving the station? I just wanted to use something on the Normandy. You're wasting fuel! I mostly hip fire, but you know, sometimes there's a hip fire headshot. There you go. Okay, now we can fly back. Yeah, we've seen that before. Ammo, concussive shot, disruptive ammo. Tearing through shields and incapacitating synthetic enemies for a short time. Tearing through shields. He's doing just straight up damage. Damage 50% more. That Paragon bar just continues to grow. Get that piece of shit katana out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Give him the correct weapon. Avenger. Okay, I'll show them that. There you go. Can you stop doing that now?
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Commitment to their perfect mates. Choose from among hundreds of potential relationships, ranging from the demure to the deranged, the kind to the kinky.
End is not.
Access denied.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Talope calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Your hat keeps clipping into your body.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Hey. Maybe one. We're all individuals.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
That's true. I still got it on her.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Do I want the grenade launcher? I'm gonna need that for another mission, but it's not like I'm gonna use heavy ammo anyways.